United States MRE. The American meal, ready to eat, replaced the canned C ration in 1981 and has defined modern military feeding ever since. Each beige pouch contains roughly 1,250 calories, engineered to sustain a soldier in combat for 24 hours when 3 are issued per day. Inside, a flameless ration heater uses a magnesium iron powder that boils water on contact, allowing entree bags like beef stew, chili with beans, or vegetable lasagna to be heated without fire. The packaging is rated to survive a parachute drop from 1,250 feet and stay edible for 3 years at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Soldiers nicknamed it Meals Rejected by Everyone and 3 Lies in One, because it is allegedly not a meal, not ready, and not edible. Yet the American MRE is still considered the most logistically complete combat ration in NATO. French RCIR. The Ration de Combat Individuel Réchauffable is widely regarded as the most desired ration on any deployment, traded at a premium between Allied soldiers. Issued to the French military since 1989, it provides 3,200 calories per 24-hour pack, divided across breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with full courses including pâté, cassoulet, and chocolate. The pack contains a foldable Esbit-style stove with hexamine fuel tablets for hot meals, plus instant coffee, condensed milk, and a small bar of nougat. France is one of the few militaries that still includes alcohol traditions in its rations, with miniature wine sachets appearing in older versions before being phased out. The RCIR represents the French doctrine that morale through cuisine is a tactical asset. Italian Razione Viveri da Combattimento. The Italian combat ration is one of NATO's heaviest 24-hour field packs, built around breakfast, lunch, and dinner in 3 separate cartons. Standard modules can include tortellini al ragu, ravioli, pasta e fagioli, canned meat, tuna, crackers, sweet biscuits, condensed milk, instant coffee, chocolate, fruit bars, and a disposable toothbrush. Unlike the American MRE, the Italian pack relies on a small folding stove with solid fuel tablets to heat food or water. Some older modules became famous among ration collectors because they included a small 30-milliliter cordial liquor, making the Italian ration one of the most unusual military meals in NATO. Packed in a tough green outer pouch, the Razione Viveri da Combattimento feels less like a snack bag and more like a full day of Italian field cuisine. Russian IRP. The Russian individual food ration, commonly known as the IRP, evolved from Soviet-style field feeding traditions and is built as a full-day pack for one soldier. Unlike many Western rations built around retort pouches, Russian packs are often heavier and more can-based, with stewed beef, buckwheat or barley with meat pâté, hard crackers, fruit jam, tea, sugar, and drink concentrate. The kit usually includes matches, water purification tablets, and a small folding stove with hexamine fuel tablets, making it practical for heating food in rough field conditions. Its bulky design reflects a different approach: more cans, more rigid packaging, and a field pantry feel rather than the sleek pouch-based layout common in many Western rations. During the 2022 invasion of Ukraine, reports of Russian troops receiving expired field rations turned the IRP into a visible symbol of Russia's early war supply problems. British Operational Ration Pack. The British 24-hour ORP weighs roughly 1.8 to 1.9 kilograms and provides around 4,000 calories for one soldier over a full day in the field. Its main meals come in fully cooked boil-in bag pouches that can be heated in hot water using a mess tin, though the food can also be eaten cold if necessary. Menus often mix British comfort food with curry house influence: baked beans with sausage, lamb stew, puddings, hot drinks, biscuits, and chicken tikka masala-style meals. The pack also carries a distinctly British morale item: tea, usually alongside coffee, snacks, chewing gum, tissues, wipes, and a spork. Older packs became memorable for including a special Ministry of Defense Yorkie bar with the slogan, "It's not for civvies," turning a simple chocolate bar into one of the most recognizable ration pack details in the British. German Einmann packing. The German Bundeswehr's one-man pack provides 3,500 calories and is engineered around the philosophy that every component must be edible cold. The standard menu includes canned bread known as Knäckebrot, ravioli, Jagdwurst sausage, fruit bars, and a packet of powdered isotonic drink. Earlier versions were famous for including a 50-milliliter miniature of Asbach Urwald brandy, which was removed in 2000 over concerns about combat alcohol use. The Einmannpackung packs into a rigid cardboard box wrapped in waxed paper, designed to fit precisely into a side pouch of the standard Bundeswehr field harness. Calories are calculated for cold weather operations in the Bavarian Alps and Northern Europe, where energy demands rise by up to 25% above temperate norms. Norwegian Arctic Ration. Norway issues a specialized cold weather field pack designed for sustained operations below freezing, where a soldier may burn up to 6,000 calories per day on skis. The pack centers on freeze-dried entrees rehydrated with melted snow on a Trangia stove, accompanied by chocolate, cured cheese, dry sausage, and oats. Every component is selected for fat density rather than volume, because fat metabolizes more efficiently in extreme cold than carbohydrates. The ration deliberately omits canned items because metal containers can freeze and fracture below -30 Celsius. Norwegian Special Forces use this ration during winter exercises in Bardufoss and have shared it with US and British units operating in the Arctic, where it consistently outperforms standard NATO packs. Israeli Manot Krav. The Israel Defense Forces field ration, called Manot Krav or battle meals, is unique among modern militaries in that it is fully kosher and certified by the Chief Military Rabbinate. Each ration contains canned tuna, halva, processed cheese in a tube, hard biscuits, chocolate spread, instant coffee, and a sweetened powdered fruit drink. There are no flameless heaters because the IDF doctrine emphasizes that cold meals reduce thermal and visual signature in observed terrain. Components are designed for long-duration patrols of up to 72 hours and are physically smaller than NATO equivalents. Because Israeli soldiers carry them in front-load chest rigs rather than rucksacks, the ration is produced at a single facility in central Israel and is one of the few in the world with no pork or shellfish under any condition. Chinese Type 13 Field Ration. The People's Liberation Army Type 13, fielded since 2013, is built around two self-heating sectional trays modeled directly on the American MRE, but adapted for Chinese cuisine. Standard menus include pork with rice, fish with sweet sauce, kung pao chicken, and Sichuan beef, all heated by a calcium oxide and water pouch that activates with a snap. The ration also contains chili paste, pickled vegetables, dried tofu, and tea. Chinese military rations were historically considered crude until the Type 13 launched, after which production volume scaled to outfit the largest standing army in the world. What makes the Type 13 different is not just the meal. It is the ability to distribute self-heating food at massive scale.